Hey, what's up? I got some more lore content for you guys. The new expansion has had a few days to figure itself out. The cards added to the game on top of the introduction of the format system have definitely caused some chaos going into this week of the Legends of Runeterra meta, but I believe we have a strong showing of a few decks to highlight. What's really cool is that this week has some variety, an aggressive combo deck, a hard control deck, and a mid-range combat focused deck, so there should be something for you. Let's see what these early top tier decks are, shall we? Welcome to Meta Report. And to no one's surprise, we're going to be starting off with Samira Fizz. With a win rate of 54.07% and a play rate of 11.04%, holy moly, this is one of the most played decks that I've covered in Meta Report. The best matchups for this deck include Rise, Jax Ornn, Jax Sett, and also Karma Sett, the Targon variation. The worst matchups for this deck are Caitlyn Jace Control, Caitlyn Annie Control, Swain Caitlyn Control, and also Elites. For this list, I decided to cover the Shelly and Burblefish combo variation of Samira Fizz. So we're going to start off with Triple Warning Shot. Deal 1 to the enemy Nexus. This is really good because it procs our Plunder effects for free. Very strong card. All Out. On Plunder, give an ally 2/2. If you don't Plunder, it's given ally 2/0, but this 2 HP bonus is absolutely massive for 1 mana. This is one of the best cards in the game, if not the best card currently. It is also Samira's champion spell, making it really annoying for the opponent to deal with. There's basically always 1 or 2 all-outs in the opponent's hand at any given moment, and it's really easy to activate it. Next we have a couple Elegant Edge, 1 mana 1/2 Fearsome. Plunder, grant me 2/0, so it's a nice 1 mana 3/2 body if you proc Plunder. Really cool the combo with the Warning Shot, of course. Next we have our first champion, Fizz. When you play a spell, stop all enemy spells and skills targeting me and give me Elusive. So he's really slippery. We have a lot of cheap and efficient spells, of course. Samira generates one. We have the Warning Shot, stuff like that. So it's really easy to protect Fizz from targeted removal and keep him going as a reoccurring threat. He levels up if you play 6 spells over the course of the game and then is even more annoying to deal with. Hits harder, generates a Chum the Waters in hand, which also gives you a Long Tooth, so a little bit of a finisher card with this big statted Overwhelm unit. Really scary. Extra copies of him become Playful Trickster, so you have a rally mechanic outside of Samira's rally, so really scary when you get this guy going and you develop him in the early game and protect him. Next we have Stylish Shot. This is Warning Shot plus 1 mana plus some text. Basically, if you cast this card and then you Nexus Strike the turn that you play it, you will get a Stylish Shot back. Now this stacks, so if you have 2 Stylish Shots and you resolve both and you Nexus Strike just 1 time, you'll get both Stylish Shots back. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. This card can really do like a decimate worth of damage over the course of the game just by itself. For really cheap, it also turns on the All Out if you activate this before going into combat on the attack turn. Really scary card all around. Next we have Father Fury, 2 mana 2/1 Elusive. Plunder, refill 1 spell mana, and create a random 1-cost spell from your regions in hand. These are obviously really strong. We can get more Stylish Shots, get more All Out, can get Parley, you know, all kinds of really strong 1-cost spells from both Noxus and Bilgewater. And he's elusive, so that's really annoying to deal with as well. Heavy Metal, destroy a unit's equipment and deal 2 to it. This is a really good counter card option, right? This is a tech card because there's a lot of Vayne Aatrox going around. I'm not covering that today, but this deck can deal with Kayn Aatrox, and it can deal with Vayne Aatrox, and pretty much any kind of weapon deck that is using weapons to get ahead. Heavy Metal is also just nice because it can deal 2 to something, so if there's something annoying, we have the mana to play it. It's not too bad. Really good overall card. Next we have Pirouette, one of the new broken cards in the game. Plunder, I cost 1 less, deal 1 to anything, and stun an enemy. So if we Plunder, it's a 1 mana card. Get a lot of value, can use it to proc Plunder for the turn if we lead with it. So yeah, it's really flexible, really scary. Next we have Samira. When I'm summoned or strike, create a Flare in hand if you don't have one. Flare is 1 mana burst speed spell that deals 1 to the enemy Nexus or gives an ally challenger, so that way it's good on both defense and attack turn. You can use this like in a lot of different flexible ways. Being able to proc Plunder for 1 burst speed, obviously really good as well. And like I mentioned earlier, extra Samiras become all out, so that's really strong. I've seen you play 6 cards and it resets when you start a round with the attack token, so you want to play Samira on attack turn, usually floating 1 or 2 mana. That way you have Flare. And then, you know, the ability to play All Out and stuff like that. And then you go to defense turn and finish up her level. And that's really easy to do, actually. You can just play, you know, 6 cards in a couple actions very easily with the ability to cheat mana with Father Fury, with the ability to generate cheap cards. So, yeah, it's pretty easy to pull off. And then When I'm summoned or strike, create a 0-cost flare, so these start costing 0, and then when you play 6 cards, rally, this doesn't reset, so she loses the reset on the level up, which is very good. So now if you just play 6 cards at any moment, she will rally for you, letting you attack again and keeping up the pressure. Next we have 2, Swindle. Manifest a champion card from the enemy hand. Plunder, I cost 1 less. A lot of times this is just going to be another 1 mana burst speed spell. Use that for Fizz protection. Use it to level Samira or get a rally. And you can also get hand info from the opponent and also get one of their resources. So overall just a really good card, especially at a quick little 2-of here. Next we have Barbed Chain, a new draw engine for Bilgewater. Burst speed, Plunder, I cost 2 less. So we can get this down to 2 mana, draw 2 at the next round start, give them fleeting, which is usually not a big deal because we're going to be playing those cards on the next turn, most likely, especially depending on how you set up your board. Barb Chain usually hits things that are playable, so it's just really good. You're pressured to play the cards before they go away, but honestly, that's never going to be a downside when you play cheap and efficient cards. So yeah, Barb Chain, a really, really good draw. Inferna. Okay, so now we're getting into the elusive mid-game combos. Inferna says, when you activate Plunder, draw 1 and give it fleeting. So we're going to use this to cycle into the mid-game because we're actually trying to combo and chain some spells together. That way we get wide elusive damage. And what do I mean by that? Well, I have to talk about Fleet Admiral Shelly next then. When you place 2 spells each round, grant other allies 1/1. So we want to set up Shelly, we want to set up Inferna, and then we want to just start spamming spells. This will level Fizz. This will make our next card, Wiggly Burblefish, cheaper. And a good way to think of this is if Fizz is leveled, Wiggly Burblefish costs 0, because Fizz needs 6 spells to level over the course of the game. Wiggly needs 6 spells to count for a free card, right? Goes down to 0. So that's really nice on the discount. And then we want to play all of them together. So Shelly, and then a free Burblefish or 2. Inferna's also on the board. Then we start spamming our spells, start spamming our Plunder effects. This is going to buff our elusive units, especially if Fizz is on the board as well. And then we'll just have like 3 or 4 elusive attackers that all have, you know, like 6 attack or, you know, like 6 HP, and it's just really hard to deal with. It's sort of like Nami, so if you enjoyed the Nami mid-range, like, elusive combo OTK style deck, then this is basically the same kind of thing, but a more aggressive tune. So yeah, definitely give it a shot if you enjoyed Nami. And that's it for the deck rundown. Now here's a live commentary game, so you can see how it plays out. I'll be giving context while I'm playing certain cards, and hopefully it gives you a good feel on how to play the deck. Alright, for the example game, we have Heimer Jace, a really hard control deck. So we are going to be removed in the early game. They're going to shoot a lot of our units. So we're definitely going to have to like depend on our mid-game elusive combos. Let's go ahead and full keep this hand. I kind of like it. We have Stylish Shot, Elegant Edge. We have our draw card. We have Inferna. Just overall really nice. We have Samira now. Forge Chief, Elegant Edge. I'm kind of down to play Elegant Edge and just have this Forge Chief only gain 1 mana. Or we can just go into next turn. Nah, let's let it happen. We're gonna play towards our win con, which is being aggressive. As soon as I play Elegant Edge and try to like block, then I think they're ahead and we're not, so let's go ahead and do the Stylish Shot into the Elegant Edge. Because we top decked all out, so now we have that for protection in case they would be on Mystic Shot this turn, right? Since they're not, we're going to go ahead and get the Elegant Edge strike in, which gives us back our Stylish Shot that we just cast. Bonk. That way we can use it again, like, later. Oh, and it's going to be so good for us, especially with Samira coming out. Another Stylish Shot? Alright, yeah, we're going to be full sending it pretty soon. That's Samira.
I excel at making heads turn and roll.
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna pop off next turn. Alright, so let's do a Stylish Shot. And also Flare Challenger. We can strike the Forge Chief. Send that. We can also do another Stylish Shot. And call it a day. Formula. They're looking for some removal, probably. Refills their spell mana so they can cast 4 mana worth of spells. Looks like they did not top deck anything sufficient. So we're going to go ahead and resolve this as is. Give us back both of those Stylish Shots. Then we can do something like Barbed Chain and go into next turn and draw some cards. And pass. Yeah, next turn we level Samira. We can do it at burst speed if we want as well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is nice. We can't play Shelly and Fizz, so we're just gonna play the Fleeting Fizz, right? We also have Warning Shot for the turn, which is really good. We can also play Inferna, right? Fizz, Inferna, and then just set up for a bunch of Plunder stuff next turn. Yeah, look at this. Our hand is really cool. We have our mid-game combo pieces on top of our really strong early dominance that we displayed turns 1 through 3. So this is just overall really nice, really well-rounded hand we drew into. A Piercing Darkness. That is a big card. Ferris Financier created it, so the rest of our hand seems pretty mid. So it would seem. Yeah, that's a big heal. You can have that. There's not a whole lot I can do about it, so... yeah, okay. Let's play Fizz. Yep, he says. And then we will... I guess just Warning Shot for now. We can, like, accept this as is, though. Because we're never trading here. I guess I could have played Inferna first, since I did want to play her, and then she could block something. But honestly, I wouldn't really want to put damage on Inferna anyways, and then have her die to Shock Blast. So I feel like we're always taking this damage. And play her now. Level the Samira.
Just when you thought you'd seen it all.
Then we also have a Warning Shots. Boom. So yeah, we leveled both of our champions on defense 5. Ass. And yeah, we're in a really strong spot for 6. Alright, so we play Shelly. And hopefully we do not get Ruinationed. That is literally like the only thing that I'm worried about. If no Ruination, we are chillin'. Reduction Surge. That is okay. A big 8-8 and a 1-1. I'm pretty sure we win here, no? We just do Stylish Shot. Stylish Shots. Then we can also... oh, where are we at? That's 9 damage. We also do All Out on any of these. It doesn't really matter.
Come on, you sorry lot.
And then we strike with Samira, right? I guess I can't. Maybe I should have done the, wait, no, yeah. No, this doesn't matter if we rally or not. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think I could have done Flare instead of All Out. And then we could level the Samira, but yeah. Yeah, because we give her Challenger, we get a free Flare. So that's really nasty. Either way we do it here. And the next deck I have is the exact opposite of Samira Fizz. That is Karma Sett, with a win rate of 52.16% and a play rate of 6.66%. Hey, let's go. It's doing quite good. Yeah, this is a really, really strong control deck that wants to focus on using removal tools to slow down the opponent's game and get to turn 10 to level Karma. The best matchups for this deck are Caitlyn Jack, Echo, Akshan Samira, and Veigar Nora. The worst matchups are Leona Kayle Sunburn, Quinn Vayne Aatrox, Leona Samira Sunburn, and also another variation of Leona Kayle Samira Sunburn. So I guess this deck does very bad into Leona. And getting into the list, we're going to see a lot of the same, a lot of defensive units, and a lot of control spells. So we have 2 Flash Bomb Peddler. When you play a spell, plant 1 Flash Bomb Trap randomly in the top 8 of the enemy deck. So this is really good if we sit on him early and then spam some spells. The opponent gets damaged on the round start whenever they draw one of these, so it's really annoying. Really good for this deck actually, because we have a lot of pings. So High Note, deal 2 to a unit. If you've played 6 other new spells this game, deal 1 to another. So you can use this early as a Mystic Shot, or you can use it later as a Mystic Shot plus 1 ping. Really good removal. Speaking of Mystic Shot, we have that premium removal for its cost and can also shoot the enemy Nexus. Can be double cast with Karma as well to shoot the enemy Nexus for Decimate, so think about that. Mystic Shot just overall really good, of course. Tag Out, we can use this as a flexible recall for ally, or we can spend more mana to recall an enemy. This is really good. It's 5 mana recall and also get some coins. Coins can be double cast with Karma. That's one of the combos with the deck. That way you cheat your mana, go back up to like full really easily. So yeah, we're going to be playing a lot of coin stuff. And this is just really good. It's flexible. Use it as protection or use it as interrupting opponent's strategy. So really good either way. Next we have triple Aftershock. We're not running Tellstones because I think our mana is too important. We just want to like hard run Aftershock. Deal 3 to a unit or destroy a landmark. So this is a 3 damage removal. Use this when Mystic Shot and also the High Note can't get there. The 3 damage is nice. Caustic Rift, Flow. I cost 1 less. So if you play 2 spells or skills in the previous round, this one will cost 2. And that's really nice. Deal 1 to all enemies. AoE removal, really strong, especially coupled with the other removal spells in the deck and also flash bombs. Then we have Shadow Assassin, little vanilla draw card, 3 mana 2/1 elusive. Can use this as an elusive blocker for Fizz or for any of the other elusive cheese that's going on, and also draw 1. So really nice card all around. Next we have another elusive unit, 4 mana 2/2 Augmented Clockling, elusive. Play Predict, so you get to see 3 cards in your deck. Pick one, puts it at the top. Then you immediately draw and reduce its cost by 1. A really good card overall. Insane being able to pick something, get a 2/2 body. The card has a discount. It's just overall really strong defensive card here. Then we have Concussive Palm, 4 mana fast speed, stun an enemy, summon a 3/2 body. Really good because it's a 2-for-1 deal. You get to stun an enemy immediately and then also get a blocking body. So yeah, you can deal with 2 units for the price of 1. Really good. Then we have Deny, 4 mana, stop a fast spell, slow spell, or skill. Since we are in Ionia, the no region, we're going to be able to tell opponents no, especially when they try to finalize their win con with a really big slow speed spell. Just say nah, go next. Next we have Smooth Mixologist, 4 mana 3/4. Play, heal an ally or your Nexus 3 and create a coin. So again, we're going to be cheating this with Karma. Helps level Sett to be able to play coins. It's a heal and it's a really good defensive body. Overall, really strong defensive utility card here. Next we have Karma, our first champion we're going to talk about. Round end, create in hand a random spell from your region, so it gets a little crazy already. Level up your Enlightened. Enlightened just means you have 10 mana. And then she levels and she starts double casting spells and also creating in hand a random spell from your regions every round end. So she's just a 1 card engine, right? She's going to be giving you resources and also double casting your spells. So it's just crazy. If you're not ahead and then you also see the enemy Karma come down, you're kind of losing the game outright. So yeah, Karma's really, really good. She's like infinite value. So really important to stall to turn 10 and get her leveled. Next we have Place Your Bets, which is a premium draw card in Ionia. 5 mana burst speed, draw 2, create 2 coins. Again, coin synergy, really good. And also we're drawing 2. That's really nice when we're spending a resource to remove and then playing another resource to remove, and then we're playing a unit, then we're playing another removal, and then we want to be able to refill our hand. So Place Your Bets does that, and it does it very well. And then we have Sett, our other champion. 5 mana 4/5 Challenger, so really good at contesting the board. The first time I would drop below 1 health while attacking, give me Barrier instead. He does not get this effect on defense. If he's blocking, he does not get any protection. It's only during attacking. So yeah, he gets Barrier and goes down to 1 HP. And then if you play 40 mana over the course of the game, he becomes Super Saiyan Sett. Really scary. Even Goku would have a hard time taking this guy down. 5 mana 5/6. While I'm attacking, I can't take damage or die. Each round, create a showstopper in hand once you've spent 12 mana. This also counts for the turn that you level Sett, so he remembers how much mana you spent the turn you level him. If you spend 12 mana, you get this card right here. 0 mana slow speed, obliterate an enemy entirely. Really, really strong effect. Deal 1 to all other enemies and the enemy nexus. That's just a little bonus. Honestly, if it was just obliterate an enemy, this card would still be bonkers, but it's not. It's that and also deal 1. So yeah, really, really good card. Really scary. If you double cast this, you're going to really obliterate something, which does nothing but deal 2 to everything. So it's really scary when you have Sett and Karma both leveled at the same time and you're just spending mana over and over and over, casting multiple showstoppers. It's an incredible lockdown. Really terrifying combo in the late game to actually deal with and play through. Next we have Formula, another draw card, 6 mana burst speed, draw 2, refill your spell mana, so it's very mana efficient. So yeah, we're gonna run that to refill our hand. And to round it out, we have 2 Hex Splitterator, single target removal, deal 6 to a unit. If it would die, obliterate it instead. Look how much we have to spend to get leveled Sett's ability. We have to spend 6 mana and it doesn't obliterate the unit right away. You have to deal 6 first. So yeah, I mean, that just should speak volumes of Sett's spell. Really, really good card. Hexpliterator, of course, good as well. We can double cast this with Karma, which is really funny. But yeah, really good at dealing with the big HP single target units that obviously are Mystic Shot and things like that can't hit. So really good card there. And that's it for this deck rundown. Now here's a live commentary game so you can see how it plays out. Alright, for the example game, we have Nora Viego control. Should be a little us favored since we are Ionia. We can recall Viego, which is nice and efficient for us. We can use Deny on big spells. So overall, should be us favored for sure. We also have a really good opening hand. I'm actually just down to keep this. Super flexible. We have 2 damage single target removal. We have 1 damage AoE removal, 3 damage single target removal, and Sett. We can even deal with Nora right on attack 2, which they always have. Oh, never mind. It's a junk construct. I guess they don't have it, so... Should I high note that? Yes. Prevent some damage. You can have the portal. It's quite alright. We have Aftershock for Nora when she comes down. Pass. We want them to play first, and then we react. Since we are a control deck, we are very reactive. Camavorin. I am down to Aftershock that. Just get it out of here. And then we have Clockling on turn 4. So yeah, the normal game plan is the opponent plays a unit, and then we kill the unit. And then keep going until we get to turn 10. Junk. A little bit of junk, huh? Yeah, let's Clockling. And we can have a 4 mana Sett. We can have a 1 mana Peddler. Or we can have a 3 mana Clockling. I mean, all these are fantastic options, to be honest. I'm kind of liking the Peddler, although we don't really have super cheap spells. Maybe it's just the 4 mana Sett. Yeah, I like 4 mana Sett. That way we can play him next turn and be a little bit more efficient. Soul Cleave combo. That is scary. Infinite portals coming in. Yeah, we're going to take 4 to face. Alright, here we go. Portal around start time. There's 1. Go play Sett.
I'm the boss. That's all there is to it.
And if they like play any draw cards, yeah, like that one,
Beat loser, you.
and it dies, it's gonna be so annoying because portals are just gonna come from everywhere, and Nora's gonna level. Oh no. We should be okay though in general. Glimpse draw, all right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, if there's any solace, all the portals are gone. And also they got 1 HP units, so I can just Caustic. It's not that big of a deal, huh? This card's kind of annoying though, because this can hit champion levels. Because champion leveling up counts as a transform. So like Nora is just going to be beefy if she comes down. But overall, I think we should be fine. Quietus. That is just kind of a minor annoyance. Not a big deal. Let's see that Viego on 6, right?
I go.
Well, never mind. It is not Viego. We can do Formula and then Caustic. Or we can do Caustic and then have 5 mana left to heal face with Mixologist. I kind of like that too. Let's do Caustic and Mixologist. I think getting the unit on the board is going to be very nice. Eight Spike? I mean, that's just kind of rude. It's not killing my Sett, it's just being mean. We could Mixologist Sett back up. I mean, that's probably fine too.
Hey, May. Whip up anything special for tonight?
I call it pit grit. It's got cherries.
Mmm. Yum. Alright, so... we have draw. We have a few turns before we really need Karma. I think we just send it.
I saw you looking at me.
Yeah, I think we just send it here and then continue to play reactive. I want that Viego to come down so I can just Hexbliterator him. Because he's going to have 6 HP. Only one Chemovoran has resolved this game. So yeah, Viego's going to be 6. Hydravine. That's also Hexbliteratable. Go ahead and get rid of that real quick. Bye-bye. And then if Viego... Oh, wait, that doesn't work. Huh? Hey, yo. That's not how that works. You're going to get back your Nakotak. Because they wanted to get back Hydravine, but he was obliterated. Congrats. No Hydravine for you, though. Nora.
Portals, portals, up and down and all around. Home is just around the portal.
I think I could just get away with Concussive Palm, to be honest. And then we float 6 mana in case they're still on Viego in hand. We can Hexbliterator or Viego on summon. Concussive is like a good enough out to this. Yep. Oh, wait. Oh, he's at 7 now. That's a little bit more annoying. Okay, back to the hand you go then. No problem. Back to the hand. I mean, that's just kind of funny. And then we have Super Saiyan Sett.
Give it up for the reigning champ!
That is going to kill the Nora.
The arena.
Yeah. I take no damage, nor do I die. And then if we play Hexbliterator this turn, we also get Showstopper, because remember how Sett works. He knows how much mana we've spent this turn, which is 6. So we spend 6 more mana, we also get the 0 mana Obliterate, and we're just kind of good to go. Yeah, we accept that. How else can I get to 6 mana? I could do Concussive and High Note. Or I could do Aftershock and Shadow Assassin. I like that too. We also have 2 coins to think about. I think Shadow Assassin is the next best thing here.
Silent as death.
Place your bets, that's cute. So yeah, we're going to like Aftershock.
Cup of
Ah,
tea?
here we go. Ready? Watch them surrender. Aftershock, Nora. Boom. And then we Showstopper Viego, and we're just good to go. We call it a day. Easy as that. We have efficiently removed like every unit. Every champion. Just gone. Hydravine, 2 Noras, a Viego.
This one's gonna hurt. I promise.
And the 1 damage also killed the Nakotak there. Insane control. And the final deck I have for you is Quinn Gwen, with a win rate of 55.92% and a play rate of 2.67%. It's sitting pretty safely at the 3rd best deck of this patch. Its winning matchups are against Swain Samira, Karma Sett Targon, Rise, and also Akshan Samira. Now the worst matchups are Lucian Evelyn, Leona Samira, Leona Kael Samira, and Jinx Echo. So getting into the list, we have triple Boisterous Host, 1 mana 2/1 Hallow. This is the main mechanic of the deck. After I die for the rest of the game when allies attack, Hallow your first attacker, giving it 1/0 that round. So if allies attack multiple times in the same round, there's nothing stopping from Hallow applying multiple times in that same round as well. It's not like Lurk. We get to apply it as many times as we can attack, so that is really annoying. Next we have Quietus. Kill a unit with a total power and health of 4 or less, or destroy a unit's equipment. A little bit of flexible destruction and also kill for early game. Then we have Blinding Assault. Summon Valor. Valor has Scout and Challenger, both of which are really good and really synergistic with the Hallow keyword. So yeah, we're going to be running triple Valor alongside Quinn, of course, as our champion to really manipulate attacks and get ahead on the board with the Hallow procs. 2 Glimpse Beyond as reactive draw in case the opponent is using removal. Thank God Glimpse didn't get rotated, by the way. This is one of the most powerful cards that Shadow Isle still has access to, so really good to react with this and draw some cards. Triple Hate Spike, 2 mana, fast speed spell, kill an ally to deal 3 to a unit, and also summon a Husk. We can kill 3 HP champions with this. We can use this as a reaction for removal, get a Husk, and then Husks can grant our other units and champions keywords later, so that's super nice. Butler, 2 mana 3/1, Fearsome and Hallow, really good aggressive attacker. Can use them to block pretty happily against 3 HP units, and then Hallow for the rest of the game, really good stack. Redeemed Prodigy, probably one of the best Hallow units, 2 mana 2/2. He is not Hallow himself, but on attack, he will summon a Hallow ephemeral unit that dies after striking, so then you get the Hallow stack, and then if you attack with Redeemed Prodigy again the next turn, then this card just like goes absolutely insane on the value. The expected result is attacking with Redeemed Prodigy once, but yeah, if you get 2 attacks, then you are bing chilling. Next we have Cataclysm, 3 mana slow speed spell, and ally starts a free attack challenging an enemy. This is mainly good with Hallow and also with Scout. So if we're on defense turn and then we Cataclysm one of our scouts, that will cheat the attack token onto our board, giving us a scout attack. And because we do that, we also get to do a real attack that turn. So Cataclysm plus Scout equals 2 attacks on the opponent's turn. That doesn't sound balanced at all, and the reason for that is because it's not. That's just really good. It's really strong. Cataclysm still being in standard is kind of suspicious to me, but yeah, we're going to abuse it in this deck for sure. Next we have Green Fang Warden, Scout and Barrier. So Barrier protects him on his Scout attack, and then like let's say he gets Hallow to like 4, then he can attack again, and he's threatening 8. I mean, that's just kind of cool, right? Green Fang Warden's kind of strong. Pretty good defensive tool too, since he has Barrier, but yeah, really good card. Then we have Opulent Foyer, 3 mana landmark when I'm summoned or when you gain the attack token, summon a Ghastly Band. So this is obviously best on defense 3 if you're attacking on evens. So yeah, you play defense 3 Foyer, you get a band to block with, and then open attack 4, you get another band, and it's just kind of broken, especially if you develop Gwen on 4 right after defense 3 Foyer. Love that. It's just a really good card to give you value over the course of the game after you resolve it. Really, really, really strong. Probably the best and strongest Hallow card in my opinion. Next we have Gwen, our first champion. Attack. When another ally gains power from Hallow, so do I. So the attack order matters. You want to attack with something, and then Gwen on the right. That way you get to double dip the Hallow attack, and that's really nice. She drains 2 from the enemy nexus on attack call, and also is quick attack, so she's really strong. Really, really good defensive body, 4/3/4, hard to deal with, and just puts in a lot of attack pressure. She levels up if you deal 10 damage with her. This resets if Gwen dies, so you have to be careful. The Gwen card needs to deal 10 damage and also live and then level. Now we drain 1 from the enemy nexus for every 2 power Gwen has. So if Gwen has 10 power, she drains 1 5 times. That's really nice. Get to drain 5 instead of draining 2. So yeah, really, really scary. And then if you're attacking multiple times a turn, she's going to get Hallow, and then she's going to drain, and then she's going to, like, let's say you Cataclysm, then you attack with her again, and then you Hallow again and drain even more, and then it's a win con, right? Gwen is actually a really, really strong pressure tool and also win con when played around. Next, we have triple Relentless Pursuit, 4 mana slow speed Rally. So gain the attack token. If we have scouts, we can scout attack and then cheat the attack token and get another one for free. So really good. And next we have Quinn, our other champion. 5 mana 3/5 scout. When I'm summoned, summon a Valor for free. Nice. She levels if you attack 4 times. If Quinn sees it, just like Gwen, she needs to see the level up effect. She doesn't level up in deck, so really important to keep in mind. You have to develop the champions and also keep them on the board and protect them. So when she levels on attack, she summons another Valor, and it challenges the strongest enemy automatically. That's really good when you scout attack with her and then get a Valor, and then you scout attack again and get another Valor, and it's just kind of nice, right? Really, really good. She also works with Cataclysm, so you love to see it. Just overall, really, really good pressure. So we want to be swarming the board and then using Hallow to win combat and cheat and do all kinds of shenanigans in the mid and late game. And rounding out the list, we have Eternal Dancers, 6 mana 3/6 Hallow. Attack, revive an attacking ephemeral copy of the strongest dead ally other than Eternal Dancers with my power or less. So we can use Eternal Dancers to just res something that has 3 or less attack. However, if we want to res something else, like, I don't know, leveled Gwen, or, you know, something like that, then we actually want to attack with the Eternal Dancers first to get the Hallow, and then she'll revive the strongest thing that she has access to. So yeah, really good, especially in the mid-late game. Just keep getting back resources. Getting a Gwen, whether in level 1 or 2 form, is insanely powerful because you also get the attack skill from the Gwen. So yeah, really, really good card, keeping us alive and pressuring in the mid game. And that's it for the deck rundown. Now here's a live commentary game so you can see how it plays out. And for this example game, we have the deck I just played, Karma Sett. So we're going to be having the second best deck versus the third best deck in a final showdown to see which one is better. So we know Quietus is not very useful. We know Hate Spike's really not that useful either unless we're trying to hit Clockling or like their Peddler. I'd rather just try to mulligan them away and get champions and also more attack pressure because we have Butler and Foyer and that's great. But yeah, seeing Gwen is ideal here. Love that. For them, it's going to be kind of strong. Let's go ahead and swing. Bonk. Yeah, for them it's going to be really, really easy to be on 2 damage times 2. Like let's say Mystic Mystic or Mystic plus High Note, and then killing our Gwen would be just so cringe. But let's go ahead and play Foyer on defense. Watch it get Aftershocked immediately, and then they float perfect mana, and it's going to be so fun. Ready? Oh, never mind. Formula. Draw 2, refill. What else you got? No Aftershock? Hey, yo, okay. I actually think we're in business. So let's go ahead and do our Gwen.
There's so much to see. Where do I start?
At the beginning, madam.
Concussive Palm, just stunning the Gwen outright. Let's go ahead and split the damage. So I want to attack with the Ghastly Band and then the Butler. Because I think they're just going to block my Butler. So I don't want to double dip and give Butler Hallow and then waste more damage. We're going to give it to that guy because that guy's going to hit base. Alright. We can honestly do another Foyer. And I think... Oh, or we can Quinn. Sett.
I'm the boss. That's all there is to it.
What if we Cataclysm that? If we Cataclysm that, then Sett dies. That feels really strong. So let's just go ahead and lead with that. Like, they're not on deny, so... this kind of just works. What are they going to do? Recall Sett? I mean, that's what they did. They recalled Sett. I mean, I guess I'm not that surprised. I could spend my second Gwen to kill it, but I don't think that's worth. Let's just drain. Call it a day. Don't we just set up another Foyer? Yeah. Do that. And then we're gonna have 2 dudes on open, which is pretty cool. And we can also play Dancer. Otherwise, I was just gonna open attack and push for a lot. But this is good too. This is good too. We'll just play the Eternal Dancer. Not a whole lot they can do about this, right? I guess they could Caustic Rift during combat. Yeah, here's a Concussive. That's fine. What's being summoned back? A 3-1? That means we don't need to Hallow her. We can just Hallow one of these dudes. And then summon back the 3-1 anyways.
You cannot win.
I mean, we're almost killing them. On turn 6 here. They are almost dead. All Gwen would have to do is drain one more time. Which is just terrifying.
Technique is for lightweights.
Sett coming back. So you really want to kill my Gwen, huh? Is that what this is? You just really want to kill my Gwen?
Demacian needs heroes.
I'm completely fine with that though.
Beat losers, get paid. You, me, in the ring.
Sure. Yeah, that is completely fine. Because we're actually going to play the turn slow and do Scout Attack. Like, I know it looks a little weird, but winning through Gwen Drain is so reliable that I think if I do Scout Attack, force something, and then play Gwen, I'll be in a good spot. Mystic Shot my Valor. Alright, let's Hate Spike then. You want to play like that? Then we'll play like that. Okay, and also the High Note. You are full sending all your resources.
You'll pay.
And I think that's completely fine. Because, watch this.
Scouting ahead.
Scout Attack. That's a quick 11 attack Quinn. You better block that. And then I'm very curious of how they think they're going to get out of this situation. Okay, Concussive Palm is not going to solve all of your problems. Trust me, it is not. So let's force a little bit more mana out of them, maybe get a deny or something, because yeah, they're kind of pinched on their resources. Nice. We resolved that just fine, and then, yeah, of course we win on next attack no matter how we do it. And that's it for this one. Overall, the meta is looking pretty wild, with new and returning champions exploding onto the scene. It shouldn't be too long before things shake out entirely and we know what the best decks are. Stay tuned for more updates. This has been Meta Report. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Laters.